Hi, this is Rokibul and you are watching Gadget Insider. Today I'm here to talk about the new iPhone SE. I'll be sharing a bunch of information about this phone, that how good the phone quality is and you should buy it or not. The first section of my video I'll be sharing the bad things that you must consider before buying this phone, and the good things in the second section that you should consider also. And the third section of my video I'll be sharing my honest information about this phone that you should buy in this 2020 or not. So this video will be more informative and more interesting. Please watch this video until end to get the perfect information about this phone. So without wasting time, let's get started. Hi, Rokibul once again. First I start with the bad things of this phone. The first bad thing I want to say is in the network section. That is, it doesn't support 5G compatibility. So in this 2020, iPhone launching a phone which doesn't support 5G network. Now this is an issue because in 2020 almost all the peoples are using 5G network, because maximum phone, other brands, Samsung, Huawei, Oppo, all these phones have launched lots of flagship devices in this year, and all these flagship devices are coming with a 5G compatibility. Means if you buy this phone, you're gonna see a lots of people who are using other brands phone, they will be using 5G speed network, but you cannot. The second bad things of this phone is in the build quality and display. I want to describe this section in a different way. Just for a minute, you forget all the things. What most of the people are expecting from Apple in 2020 and what Apple is giving you. Just think like that way. Whereby people are expecting something very good looking and flagship devices like last year iPhone 11 Pro Max. But what is Apple is giving you? Apple is launching iPhone SE, the new version in 2020. Seems to me they are selling the old wine in a new bottle. I explain to you this one how. The new iPhone SE is coming with 4.7-inch display, which is Retina IPS LCD display, which is 100% same as like iPhone 8. The iPhone 8, which has been launched in 2017, but this is 2020, and Apple is giving you same display and almost same build quality in 2020, where most of the brands like Samsung, Huawei, Oppo, OnePlus, they're reducing their display bezel. But here you will gonna see a huge bezel in new iPhone SE. Moreover, it doesn't have 3.5mm jack and single SIM will be supported. So, I mean, why Apple? Why you are doing this all the time to us? Now the third bad things about this phone, which is you have to consider very carefully, which is its battery. The new iPhone SE is coming up with the non-removable Li-ion 1821 mAh battery. Honestly, I can't even explain that how terrible the battery performance will be for this phone. For example, if you don't play games, you just use social media, Facebook, Twitter and WhatsApp or YouTube, it will last maximum half of the day. If you use this phone for playing games like PUBG or other high definition game, maybe you have to charge this device 3 or 4 times in a day. Maybe in your mind you will be thinking like 1821 mAh battery, how this one will drain so fast like that. But honestly, believe me, this is the same battery capacity the Apple is giving this year to this device, like the same they have given to iPhone 8, and I use iPhone 8. If you play PUBG or other high definition online games, you must need to charge this phone 3 or 4 times in a day. So it's better actually, if you buy this phone for playing games, you buy one power bank with it. And this is kind of a universal truth for iPhone, that how terrible battery performance this kind of device provides. So these are the problems actually that you can consider before buying this phone. Now I'll be talking about what are the good things available you're gonna see in this device. The new iPhone SE is coming up with the Apple A13 Bionic chip, which is 7nm plus chipset. The most of the feature of this device, you can compare this one with iPhone 8, which is quite similar actually by its looking, by its battery and other things. But in this section, the Apple is providing a very good chipset for this device. If I compare this device with iPhone 8, iPhone 8 is coming up with Apple A11 Bionic chip, which is 10nm. That is also quite good. But if you talk about this Apple A13 Bionic chip, you're gonna see a lots of differences in performance. The game will be more smoother in this device and more optimized. Now the second things that I want to talk about this phone is the camera. Camera section, which is considered as a major part of the devices. The camera performance of this device, I'm not gonna say it's good, but I'll say it's okay, because it's the same feature like iPhone 8. In 2017, iPhone 8 was launched with 12 megapixel single main camera and 7 megapixel single selfie camera. In 2020, iPhone is launching the same 12 megapixel single main camera and 7 megapixel selfie camera. The quality of the camera, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but it's actually, you can say, quite okay. If it is possible, in my next video, I'm gonna show you some sample pictures with the iPhone SE by comparing with the iPhone 8 and iPhone SE side by side. That time actually you can understand what's the camera quality of the iPhone SE, but in my point of view, as I have seen some sample pictures and video quality of the iPhone SE, there is not so many differences in iPhone 8 or iPhone SE. Now this is the time has arrived. I'm gonna sharing with you my honest opinion, my recommendation that you should buy this phone or not. In my point of view, the new iPhone SE is kind of like a budget device. If you consider the price, which is $399, and what are the packages, the full pack they are giving to you, I'm gonna say this phone is worthy enough to buy for this year, because the most important part of the device is its CPU, the central processing unit, and it's coming up with the Apple A13 Bionic chip, which is 7nm plus chipset. Now you have to understand one thing here. You're not gonna see here any kinds of lagging while operating, while browsing something, or while playing games. The performance is the most important things. Most of the people will gonna see the build quality, the display, what they are offering. I want to recommend my viewers that first things that you consider before buying a phone, that is CPU, second is the camera. Although it's coming up with the single setup of camera, but if you compare the price, that $399, what you are getting actually, if you switch to other brand in $300 or $400, you're not gonna see very good camera quality device. But if you switch to iPhone, this quality actually you can say it's quite okay. Now it's true, all the phones doesn't come up with the complete package, and it does have lackings in the display, build quality, and the battery section. But you have to consider the price at the same time. So this phone I want to recommend for those who doesn't want to spend a lots of money for the phone but want to buy a good phone. I want to recommend this one for them, because you don't need to spend here lots of money. You're gonna see a good performance in this phone. But if money doesn't matter for you, you want to enjoy the good device which is complete package, then don't go for this one. You buy some other devices, some other flagship, which Samsung S20 Ultra or Huawei P40 Pro Plus. Their devices are coming up with the 5G compatibility, and the performance you're gonna see quite impressive. So that was all from me. Thanks for being with us all the time. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to suggest something, comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.